Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that, y'all. I had to pull off because I didn't want to be pulled over for texting and driving. Especially in Ohio. If you get pulled over for texting and driving, it's an automatic ticket. So that's why I'm kind of... That's why I pulled over. God damn him. My fiance, of course. Constantly texting me. Ah! Can't get my shit open. Really? Whatever. Got it. I know, babe. I shouldn't be doing this. I know. But, I don't know how to explain how I'm honestly freaking feeling. What was I gonna say? Anyways, back to what I was saying in my last video. I really am nervous because the wedding is next month, from what I'm being told. I still have to order my dress. I still have to order my veil. I still have to order bridesmaid dresses and flower girl dresses, and we got to pick out flowers and all that shit. Still got to pick out cake and all that shit if that's not already done. I'm just really nervous about the wedding. I'm really nervous about, you know, what's going to happen next month. If it happens, I'm saying if. How do I okay, I know a lot of y'all are probably going to wonder, you know, how do I feel about, you know, ending out this year, possibly being married, possibly having a husband, possibly having a child on the way. I really, like, my main goal this year was to basically get through court, have this nightmare ended, hopefully soon, and I wasn't even expecting on getting engaged as soon as I did, but I'm not complaining. Technically by word of mouth. I wasn't expecting on getting engaged as quickly as I did, but if y'all want to know how I feel, I feel like as long as I can walk down that aisle, you know, feeling confident, feeling good, you know, feeling gorgeous in my dress, and, you know, looking good for my man and all that stuff, and us hopefully expecting a baby on the way, you know, I'm gonna feel like the best thing ever. And, you know, yeah, no couple's perfect, no marriage is perfect. This will be his second marriage, this will be my first. But I really, truly, for some reason, deep down in my heart, I really, truly, seriously, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I really, truly, seriously love this guy. He's everything I've ever wanted. He's just everything a girl could ever ask for, basically, in husband potential. You know, like, yeah, I love my kid. I'm still a mom. You know, I'm ready to be a mom again. Because we all know, you know, girls, you know, guys, when y'all be doing the nasty or the dirty, you know, I feel like if, I'm saying hypothetically, I'm not going to count my chickens before they hatch. If it happens between me and my fiance, if it happens and we do end up, in other words, creating another life, how am I going to feel about that? I've thought about it for a little bit of time. I feel like if I get pregnant again by my fiance, this will be my second time. No, technically my third time, but I'm not going to go in about what happened with the first time. But if I get pregnant by him and we create a life, that pregnancy is going to be way different. It's going to be less stressful. I'm going to do things differently. I've already decided, and I know if he watches this, he's probably going to find out for himself. I've already decided in the back of my mind that if I get pregnant before the wedding and, he gets everything done and handled with all of his situation and whatever, and we get this other situation handled, I'm trying to think of how to explain this. I'm gonna have, this time, I know what I want to do. If I do end up being pregnant again, this time I want to have the baby at home. I'm not doing a hospital birth because there ain't no way in hell I'll ever do that again after my traumatic experience. I want, I want to be one of those wives, that has that perfect moment, that doesn't get robbed of it. And I have this picture in my head. I know that sounds weird, but I have this picture in my head of me and my husband in our home together, me being pregnant, or as the old saying goes, freaking barefoot and pregnant, him being by my side, my son being there, but not in the delivery part, but him being there, my son being there, my son, I know I've thought about this, and 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 thought about this. I want my son there, for not only emotional support, but for the birth of his other little brother or little sister. But I want my son there, talking to the baby that's still in my belly. When that time comes, him talking to his brother or sister, bonding, and him, being by mommy's side, being protective. My husband being there, holding my hand, talking to me, helping me get through pain, the whole 9 yards. And I want to do it all natural, all natural, no drugs, no epidurals, none of that. Because that's what I want. I want no epidurals, no drugs, none of it. And I feel like when that time comes for me to have the baby, I'm going to have either my mom there or my grandma there to kind of help out with Trey, to kind of, spend time with him while me and my husband are having our kid, kind of in a private moment. I want that moment where, I've thought about this. I want that moment where the doctors are telling me, I'm fully dilated and all that, and it's time for me to have the baby. I want my husband there to see the most. I know he's probably seen it before, but I want my husband there to see the birth of his son or daughter. And I want that moment to where I really don't have nothing against this, because I've thought about it. I want him to be able to have, I want him to kind of, I know it's going to sound weird, but I want him to be able to not, pull the baby out of me, but, help the doctor with the baby and kind of get that experience and get to cut the umbilical cord. And I want that moment to where I'm laying in our bed, and that moment happens and he has the baby in his arms. He's in tears crying. I'm laying there crying, you know. I just want that perfect moment to where I get to see my child being born, basically coming out of me and all that stuff. I want my husband there by my side. I want that perfect moment. Like, that's what I've always wanted. And a lot of my friends have got to have that moment with their kids that they've had. It's just, I want that perfect moment with my husband. You know, and I want that bonding moment where it's just me and my husband and our baby. Because my first child, which is my son, well, technically my second child, which is my kid Trey, I was kind of robbed of that moment because at that time my son's father was not respecting my wishes and kind of basically threw me under the knife, which I really didn't want to, but I had to. But I want this next time, me being pregnant, I want this to go perfect. Like, I want to feel sexy. I want to feel like a goddess. There's one thing that I really want to do, and if it gets to happen, I'm going to be forever happy about it. And it's something that I want to get accomplished. My heart's in the right place. I know how I feel about things. And I just want that moment. Like, that's all I ever want is that moment. That's all I ever want. I want to be with my husband, my kids, and I just want to be happy. You know, I just want that happiness. Do I have anything against me being, you know, barefoot and fucking pregnant? Hell no. I have nothing against it. That's what I've always imagined my life actually being, you know? Me being barefoot and fucking pregnant by the man I love, you know, and I know my relationship with my fiance hasn't been the best because everything's just been so awkward, but I'm hoping that this third attempt does happen, and I'm hoping that this third attempt goes perfect. Because this is what I really, truly, honestly, seriously, deep down, not like, damn, bumps. Like, this is what I want more than anything. And, you know, how do I feel about being married if it happens? If it happens, I've been wanting this forever. I've been wanting to be married, have a husband. I've been ready to settle down. Like, I just want to be happy. I just want to feel that love that everybody else has. That love.